Today on Softball 360, Round 9 of the Stadium Power Tour rolls into Seattle's Safeco Field. Team Easton, DeMarini, and Mikan are all ready to slam evil softballs all the way to the Space Needle. For 2 weekends in September, the softball world comes to Panama City Beach, Florida for the WSL Worth North American Championship. Reporter Greer Howard has a preview. We'll take BP with DeMarini's Chris Larson as he shares secrets of his swing, the latest bat designs, and hangs out at one of the sweetest softball parks in the nation, DeMarini Field near Portland. Time for the battle in Seattle, and Softball 360 starts right now. This is the only show dedicated to the sport of softball. Hey everybody, welcome to Softball 360. Dave Benz hanging out with Timmy Layton. We are coming to you this week from the Fireman's Tournament here in Bloomington, Minnesota, one of the biggest tournaments anywhere in the nation. This year, it is installment number 55.
That's crazy. Now, before we get started with anything else that's majorly exciting, be sure to check out softball360.com for all things softball 24/7.
Oh, come on, that is majorly exciting. What are you kidding? Check it out often and even submit your stuff. We just might use it on the show. Of course, we've yet to see anybody put on a display anywhere in the nation that gets put on weekly, courtesy of the Stadium Power Tour. This week, the Long Haul Bombers stop in Seattle, Washington at Safeco Field. Here's a preview. Welcome to Seattle, host city to Round 9 on the Stadium Power Tour.
Knock 'em home, boys, knock 'em home.
Safeco Field is one of the all-time favorites on the tour, and why not? Great sight lines, a retractable roof, garlic fries, fresh seafood, and even a Hall of Fame. Not many folks are aware of the rich history of sports in the Northwest, but the tradition runs deep. From the Seattle Rainiers to the Pilots to the Clam Diggers, even games at Sick's Stadium. Fans have a chance to hang out, get a grip, and today meet their home run heroes, the Long Haul Bombers.
They hit it all the way over the big fence.
Love softball. Would love to be able to hit that far.
On this day, with less than an hour till showtime, the Bombers gather in the green room for final preparations. Pitcher Billy Messina is more than the man who delivers strikes. He can jest and juggle with the best.
6. You're not bad.
Many big questions to answer and address tonight. Will Mikan's Denny Crine stand tall and deliver? He needs a big show and has to break the Moneyball jinx.
The way these other teams have been hitting, it's one of the most competitive years we've had so far. So we have to go out and just absolutely kill it. And you know, it looks like it's going to take about an average of 10 per event to make the finals and be in contention for the Manufacturer Cup.
Can anyone slow down Easton's Brett the Hitman Helmer? Hitman loves this park.
Yeah, my favorite park is Seattle. Absolutely love Seattle. Never hit bad there. Wish I could hit there every day. Absolutely love it.
Team DeMarini's Chris Larson and Bubba Brungart hit in front of family and friends. How will the pride of the Northwest hold up? The answers will unfold shortly from Safeco Field. All right, folks, stick around. We are just getting started.
More Softball 360 straight ahead.
When Softball 360 returns, go one-on-one with Chris the Crusher Larson from Team DeMarini. Explore the latest in bat technology and discover where Chris likes to go to blow off some softball steam. Reporter Greer Howard previews the WSL Worth North American Championships from Panama City Beach, Florida, where the best softball teams gather to test and be tested at Frank Brown Park. And can a long haul bomber hit a softball over the Space Needle? What about completely out of Safeco Field? Stay tuned.
Softball 360 is brought to you by Easton Sports. There is a difference, and the difference is Easton. By Miken Sports, elite equipment for the elite player. Miken Sports. By BPAthletics.com. When you want the best in quality, service, and price, log on to BPAthletics.com. And by SoftballCenter.com, the site for major softball news.
Welcome back to Softball 360, everybody. Dave Benz hanging out with Timmy Layton. And Timmy, we are getting awfully close to the annual pilgrimage to the Panhandle of Florida for the WSL Worth North American Championships.
We're heading down to Panama City Beach, where Greer Howard is going to give you a preview of what you can expect.
It's softball on the world stage, the WSL, the World Softball League, and the Worth North American Championship. For more than a decade, Panama City Beach, Florida is the place where the best softball teams gather to test and be tested. It's a competitive slice of mid-paradise, and for 2 weekends in September, softballs are flying, champions are crowned, and lifelong memories are made.
Greer Howard here reporting on location in beautiful Panama City Beach, Florida at Frank Brown Park for the WSL Worth North American Championship. Here is where the best of the best come to battle it out over 2 weekends for some amazing softball. What is the ultimate goal this weekend?
To win. That's, we came all the way from Arkansas. We got to play. We got to win.
Go big or go home on this lovely derriere. Where do all of the best softball teams come to play softball every single year?
Frank Brown Park.
I think it's great. I think one nice thing is it's probably the best venue to play because of the beaches we have here and the weather and the people at good cost.
It's a facility we're very proud of outside of the baseball, softball that can be played here. It hosts numerous national and world events here throughout the year. It's our #1 sports asset here at the beach. It's just an event that has a perfect package for the sports person.
Legendary Frank Brown Park hosts the games, one of the best facilities in the nation. It continues to be the epicenter of softball. Over the years, close to 30,000 players from all over North America have taken part in the tradition of softball at Panama City Beach, which offers plenty to do on and off the field.
I am here with Elvis, and we're at the WSL Worth North American Championships. All right, you gonna show me what you got or what?
I'm gonna deck you out.
All right, I'm coming in there.
We're gonna get you some gloves.
Ooh, I like them, orange.
Yeah. Put them on. You got to put them on.
All right. Some gloves. Oh, I get a hat?
Oh yeah.
Definitely want a hat. How's that look? All right, am I looking ready yet?
She's ready to swing.
You got some t-shirts?
Oh, I got a little bit of everything, but now we were gonna go pretty in pink for you.
Oh yeah.
So you got.
Everybody can see me on that. Elvis totally hooked me up. Look at my shirt and my hat. Way to go, man. Let's go. I don't even play softball, and I'm having a blast. Everybody is so cool here. We were at the batting cages, cheering with all the fans. Tell you what, even if you don't play, you need to come to this tournament because it is super fun.
As teams prepare for the championship chase in Panama City Beach, there is plenty to look forward to. From the white sandy beaches to the sandlot, just part of the fun at the WSL Worth North American Championships. As always, looks like a great time down there in Florida, and if you want to be a part of it, we've got more information online for you. Check out softball360.com.
Now stay where you're at because we have more coming your way.
Still ahead, a softball day with Team DeMarini's Chris Larson. And if you swing Miken, join the coalition. Miken is taking the game's hottest bats cross-country to leagues and derbies. Follow us on Miken Facebook and tell us where you are. Enlist in the coalition at MikenSports.com to start getting your points and co-gear. And welcome back to Softball 360. Every week we like to introduce you to the guys on the Stadium Power Tour. This week we shine the spotlight on a guy who was a champion as a rookie and is the leader of Team DeMarini.
Now is the time where we get to hang out and meet Chris the Crusher Larson.
I'm Chris Larson, and I hit for Team DeMarini.
These are the tools of a champion. In the hands of DeMarini's Chris Larson, his Stadium CL22 is a massive part of what it takes to get to the top. Hard work, textbook technique, and a world-class bat have all played a part as Larson continues to rewrite the sports history book. This chapter is about one of the greatest softball home run hitters of all time.
I like to go out and put in the work and take the swings and then watch it unfold when it comes down to game time. Lucky enough to have DeMarini give me the opportunity to be a long haul bomber and, you know, just build on it from there.
In his rookie season on the Stadium Power Tour, Chris made it look oh so easy, winning the championship outright as a youngin'.
You are the champion as a rookie. Congratulations to you. How do you feel right now? What's going through your mind?
I feel amazing, actually.
Now in his 4th season on the tour, Larson is the leader for Team DeMarini.
He's won the tour once. He's got great hands. I love watching him swing because when he gets in a box, he can hit it to all fields, anytime, any pitch.
With Donovan Pokraka and Bubba Brungart as the wingmen, Team Demo has been at the top all season long.
I think we have a chance. We've got a lot of young talent. We're fast, we hustle, and we have chemistry, so it's dangerous. We're a dangerous team.
Chris grew up in the great North Woods of Oregon, and on this day, heads to one of his favorite fields to cheer on the local DeMarini team. Delta Park in Portland is one of the sweetest softball parks on the planet, with great fields, facilities, and food that softballers crave. Ribalicious. The Showcase Field is named in honor of DeMarini's founder, Ray DeMarini. Ray introduced high-tech bats to the softball world back in 1989. In that tradition, DeMarini Field is the perfect place for Larson and Bubba to take a few cracks and get their game on.
We use the divergence technology, which makes it a legit double wall. Both walls work together as one. When you've got that happening, you've got the best of both worlds. Everything's going to happen, and you're going to get all the performance in the world from it. Anytime you're going to have the utmost confidence when you step to the plate, it's just, it gives you that edge already. If you have confidence in the equipment you're working with, then the rest is downhill.
Back on tour, Larson and Team Demo are ready to get it on and swing for the fences. But for Chris, it's his love of the game that drives him. His deep appreciation and respect for the sport of softball is at the core of a champion.
There's a lot of preparation that goes into it to play the level, but there's a lot of preparation to go on any level. If you want to be good at playing E or Rec or Cs, any level, you have to put the effort in. You know, you only get what you put in. So if you're not putting in the work, then you're going to get what you get, but it's up to you. If you want to be the best, you can go be it. You can go start and do whatever you want to propel yourself to the top.
As you just saw in that piece, Chris Larson is from the great Northwest.
Yeah, Vancouver, Washington, somewhere up there near Portland, but the only thing that does matter is the guy knows a lot about lumber. Timber! More Softball 360 coming your way in just a moment. Still ahead, it's the big show from Seattle as Easton, Mikan, and DeMarini are cued and ready to test the confines of Safeco Field. Get ready for the battle in Seattle.
Softball 360 is brought to you by DeMarini. Upgrade your game with the DeMarini CL22. By Evil Sports. The best softball on the planet is evil. EvilSports.com. By Reebok. Check out the Reebok 2013 Barrage at suncoastsports.net. And by the WSL. Play the next level. The WSL Worth North American Championship Series.
Welcome back to Softball 360, America's biggest and best TV show dedicated to the sport of softball. I'm Timmy Layton, and he's Dave Benz.
And it is time for our feature act, the Stadium Power Tour and the Long Haul Bombers. They recently entertained the folks in Seattle, Washington at Safeco Field by hitting the ball 500 plus feet. Take a look. Time now for the battle in Seattle. The rules of the Stadium Power Tour are simple. Each slugger gets 15 swings. Each home run is worth 1 point, except the last pitch, known as the money ball, which is worth 2 points and could be the tiebreaker. Leading off the show, Brett the Hitman Helmer. Brett is a longtime softball ambassador and loves Safeco Field. Hitman gets the Safeco softball party started in a big way as the hefty lefty starts sending show bombs up and out of here. Not only can Helmer swing a bat, but he can power lift like a champ. Helmer has won multiple state and national powerlifting titles. From the gym to the field, just one reason Helmer sends evil softballs flying one after another. Hitman ends his shift at the plate with 11 points, setting the bar high. Give it up for Brett the Hitman Helmer. Miken's Ed the Kid Vega gets busy. The Kid is big and powerful with a swing to match. At 6'5" and 300 pounds, the slugger from SoCal has earned a reputation as a power hitter who flat out crushes the softball. Today in Seattle, that storyline continues. Kid ends the day with 9 points, keeping Miken in the hunt for the team title. Now Miken's Denny Grand Slam Crine steps up. At 6'7" and 300 pounds, DC uses leverage to hit harder, faster, and further, and is on task today. The Smootho swing is on display, sending evil softballs out to the upper deck. Now the money ball. Dag nabbit, not today, DC. Still a solid 8 keeps his postseason hopes alive. From on deck to at bat, Easton's Brian the Ball will be flying Wegman. Wegs brings a lot to the plate. All-World 9 times and 6 national titles, Wegs makes quick work of it with a legendary whip-like swing. Keen eye for the ball and power. Wegs slams an evil softball out of the ballpark. Literally. Folks, this is the first time a softball has been blasted out of Safeco Field. OMG. Wegs ends with 9 points and a blast that still has folks talking. Time for the champ to get it on. We're talking about the 2012 champ on the Stadium Power Tour, Kevin Flip Philby. Flip is famous for his roundhouse swing. He claimed the top spot last season by going big, being consistent, and sending softballs screaming. And today is no exception. Flip sends evil softballs out all the way to double figures. 10 points and a good shot at the finals. Easton's Scott Kirby is the next to take a shot at Safeco. Scott was drafted out of high school by the Milwaukee Brewers and spent 6 seasons with the Brew Crew organization. His fast swing is on display, and look out, as he also sends a softball completely out of the park all the way to Pioneer Square. 2 softballs out of the park? Never before. What a show. And 9 points for Curbs. Chris the Crusher Larson steps to the plate for Team DeMarini. A big shout out to the mountain man from the Northwest. Chris lives in Oregon, knows plenty about lumber and the North Woods. Larson has the classic swing to go deep in the yard with his DeMarini Stadium CL22 bat. One after another, bang, zoom, and it is game on at Safeco. Talk about a close shave. With this swing, hit, and blast, Larson ties Helmer with 11, and the battle in Seattle ends with 2 winners.
Feel real good, man. Big night for Easton. I think we shot up 29 points if my math was good. Brian Wegman, first ever ball completely out of the stadium, and Scott Kirby followed up with 2 that went even farther. So huge night here. Had a little hit off with my buddy Chris. We had he always kills it here in his home park. They love him here. It's my favorite park, even though I live 3,000 miles from here. I still love it here. So we had a good time. Can't beat it. Everybody hit good.
After the game, the lucky fan who caught one of these softballs outside the park meets the man who sent it flying.
Yeah, I was just giving some tickets to my buddy. I cook for the visiting teams, and I went to give him his tickets, and I hear everybody go nuts, and I look up, and it's coming over the thing, so I went and snatched it up, and yeah, it was pretty dope.
So here are the final standings from Seattle. The points battle for the finals is tight. Log on to softball360.com to see which 6 long-haul bombers are on task to earn a shot at the finals.
What a great show from Seattle. Now remember, only 6 bombers can qualify for the finals, so be sure to check online for standings.
Yeah, and that's softball360.com in case you didn't know by now, but I know everybody watching this show has that page bookmarked. If not your home page, get with it, people. That just about does it for this edition on the TV side, but we always leave with one go-to line.
You know, Dave, as I like to say, let's get out to the park and play ball.
Next week on Softball 360, 2 big shows on the Stadium Power Tour. We'll travel to Busch Stadium in St. Louis and Target Field in Minneapolis as we're heading for the finals, and now the going gets tough. Find out which 6 bombers will qualify.